Okay, so you have to make sure to pay attention because this is going to go by very quickly.
Alright. Yeah. Well now, I must admit, I can't explain any of these thoughts racing through my brain. It's true. Baby, I'm howling for you. Alright. There's something wrong with this plot. The actors here have not got a clue. Baby, I'm howling for you.
So we're first going to start with the star of the recipes, which are really ripe bananas like this. It's the most annoying thing to have ripe bananas, so just use them for this recipe. It's perfect. Remove them, cut them up, and we'll put them. Now for some added sweetness, I'm not going to use sugar in this recipe, so I'm just going to take 1 huge tablespoon of honey, about one half, let's say, tablespoon of honey. And then to that, we're going to add some really nice natural molasses. Molasses is like maple syrup, but much thicker. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of that as well. Slightly healthier than sugar, not much, but at least, you know, we're reducing. Usually banana cakes take about 1/3 of a cup. Here it's really not that much compared. So mash this up. Then to this mix, we're just going to add 6 tablespoons of really finely chopped pineapple, and of course all the juice that comes with it. And to that mix, we're now going to add 6 tablespoons of yogurt. Make sure it's unsweetened yogurt, of course. So we're just going to put 6 big tablespoons into our mix here. Okay, and now mix everything together. Then I'm going to use 2 eggs to just bind everything together. And then again, mix everything until everything's really well combined. Then I'm just going to take a big tablespoon of milk, and I'm going to boil it really quickly. And to that, we're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Mix it really well until it's all well combined. And then we're going to add this directly. So next, once everything is well incorporated to this mix, we're going to add 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Use whole grain or stone ground whole wheat flour. Anything but white flour for me works. So I'm putting 2 cups. You can also do this with almond flour actually. I ran out, so I wasn't able to get some in time to do this recipe, so I'm going to use this next best thing, which is whole wheat. Put that in there, and then to that we're going to add just 1 teaspoon of baking powder this time. So we put baking soda, now it's baking powder, and then we're going to add about a teaspoon of flake salt that I'm just going to coarse up in my hand. See? Teaspoon here. So I'm just going to put that all over there. And then we're going to mix, fold everything into here. Once it's starting to incorporate like that, we're just going to take a nice, say 3/4 of a cup of really roughly chopped walnuts. And then we're just going to put it in our nice mold. I got this mold from Muji. These great silicone molds are awesome because you don't really need to put anything because it just doesn't stick, which is great. And we're going to put our mix right in there. And then we're going to put this in an oven of about 180 degrees and cook it from anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes depending on the size of your loaf tin here. So after a couple of minutes and you put in a steak and it comes out clean, this is what's great about silicone. You can just flip it out and it'll be a perfect shape like that. I like to keep mine inverse because I think it looks pretty cool, and I like the design of the bottom of this thing, so it really looks like it's ribbed. And there you go. You know, it's a really simple banana bread cake, and it's moister than the ones you'll usually have because of the lack of sugar, but also because of the addition of pineapple that just keeps it nice and moist. So there we have our somewhat healthy banana bread with pineapple, and you can add some coconuts or things like that if you want inside.